Oh, Nitpick.
Hey, Splatoon! Hey, stop shooting! Look, we got a new Smash game coming out. Yeah, maybe pay more attention next time I talk to— Oh my god!
You know, Smash 4 was pretty good.
Graphics never looked better, gameplay was tight with tons to do, steady patches and DLC. It's a good game.
But one massive hole existed after the travesty that was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Subspace Emissary.
Emissary was the logical next step in single player.
Yeah, that's right, boy. You know I like that. Smash 1 introduced Classic Mode, very much inspired by the likes of other fighting games, where players fought through a gauntlet of characters to reach an end boss. This was mixed up though, with multi-battles and other scenarios. You know, to give Smash its own flavor. Melee upped the ante with
Adventure Mode!
featuring a variety of linear levels to explore and platform through while still harboring combat encounters. Brawl's Subspace Emissary was set to beef up the entire experience by looking to be an extended adventure mode with an intriguing plot and actual stages?
But it sucked. As human beings, we exist to share moments and experiences with one another. Jake? Is that you? Better not be touching my alcohol, you piece of shit!
So, after fans got their hands on each of the numerous cutscenes scattered throughout Brawl's experiment and leaked them online, Sakurai stated, "Unfortunately, the movie scenes we worked hard to create were uploaded onto the internet. You can only truly wow a player the first time he sees a cutscene. I felt if players saw the cutscenes outside the game, they would no longer serve as rewards for playing the game. So I've decided against having them." Pooh.
And just like that, Subspace Emissary ceased to exist in all future entries.
Dude, don't mess with those cutscenes.
Listen, Sakurai, I love you more than most boys, but come on. This is Smash Brothers, a series loved by thousands. You really didn't expect these to leak? And maybe it's because I'm officially off the hype train, but are these short videos really worth getting all huffed up?
They mostly play out as glorified fan fiction anyways.
Oh, that's a good one. But what if Diddy and Fox are walking down the road and Bowser jumps out with the cannon and then there's Falco?
Or what if Lucas and Red are falling and you think they hit the ground, but then Meta Knight comes to save them?
Oh, I like that one. And what if Rob the Robot was the caped guy all along?
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
The Smash crew all conveniently live in Trophy World.
Yep, that's how it's explained all these franchise universes collide.
A shady character named Taboo, dwelling in a dark land named Subspace, attempts to invade and take control of the homeland through use of his heartless army.
Kyrie! Kyrie's inside me?
And these bombs, which envelop a large chunk of Trophyville, transporting it straight to Subspace.
I guess you could say Taboo is an emissary for Subspace, right? Oh, come on!
It's up to our trophies to save the day. I'm sure someone said this before, but I like to think Master Hand represents a young child who plays with his various Nintendo toys, making them battle and interact with each other. With Taboo symbolizing a parental figure or greedy friend that wants to forcefully abduct the fun in some way. Seeing as how Master Hand is literally chained to Taboo near the end game, a parental figure seems more likely. This actually explains a lot, from G-Man's very much out of character bowing before Master Hand, as he represents an almost Andy figure to these toys, to the trophatization of characters instead of death, as most children fail to grasp the true concept of it until they age. Look at how everyone views the incapacitated Master Hand. Worry, fright, and defeat. These toys are concerned for their future well-being without Andy. Or should I say, Handy. But if you remove all that context, players are left with a pretty bland, bad guy wants to take over scenario. Scarce character development, a villain with an unexplained motivation, and too many unanswered questions set Emissary up as this over-elaborate, purposefully confusing narrative. Our entire cast being mute doesn't help in accomplishing much either.
You're telling me Falco Lombardi himself has nothing to say? Right.
No matter your feelings on Subspace's cutscenes or overall story, they exist for a reason.
Oh, cutscene! Here's a quick mock-up of how Emissary works.
Interesting.
Players journey through lifeless, uninspired levels, all in service of the next character unlock or cinematic.
When I first heard Sakurai issue his "I'm through with Subspace Emissary" statement, I was, who cares? They're just kiddie cutscenes.
Until you realize these are the meat of Subspace. A wonderful video by Mark Brown illustrates the genius composition of a Mario level. We have a simple idea, which is elevated to be more challenging, then given a crazy quirk and discarded next level for a fresh approach.
Each Mario level has a satisfying arc of introduction, development, twist, and conclusion.
Brawl's the opposite of this.
Each area plays out in a similar fashion. Do some light, mindless platforming, defeat stale enemies, then go through a door. Oh, and bosses or scripted set-piece fights are sprinkled in to add a little variety. When Subspace does borrow a mechanic from one of the many franchises under its belt, forget the result. Blast barrels and minecart sections lifted from Donkey Kong Country. Can't control the minecart? No real hazards while barrel blasting? A boost slider from Sonic the Hedgehog's here, for literally no reason. And each level looks crafted through Brawl's limited stage editor instead of meticulously constructed to be visually appealing. Wow, that looks great. The Emissary color palette consists primarily of gray, dark green, and brown. Shoot, yeah, guess they do look pretty similar. Then we have originally created enemies. Why? You mean to tell me, even with this once-in-a-lifetime selection of boxes upon boxes filled with iconic enemies, locales, and objects, you chose to create your own?
Feels weird to say, since normally creativity should be encouraged, but not here.
Okay, a couple of them look pretty cool, but where's the fan service?
Remember Break the Targets?
No, not this shit. Ah, yes. Now rub my feet. Both Brawl's ancestors featured differently designed break the target scenarios for each fighter, highlighting their specific strengths. Couldn't break Mario's targets with Donkey Kong. You don't have Fireball. This same approach should have been taken with Emissary. Designers could build each area from the ground up with a specific character in mind. Maybe even 2 fighters players could switch between on the fly with the click of a button. Platforms could be made at just the right skillful jump height. Defeating enemies would require use of each hero's distinct abilities, and in-stage puzzles or obstacles would force people to think, how can I do this with what I have? Instead, Brawl allows the use of any fighter for each stage. This choice is what I believe made the biggest contribution to the vanilla level architecture. You know when you're hit off the stage and, oh, better luck next time, in a normal Smash match? Well, it's here too. What the fuck? So we're exploring this huge, miles-long research base, right? Get hit by fuckface here, which for some reason locks the camera into place until I'm done flying away.
How does this make any sense within the context of this world?
What happens when the camera's focused on Meta Knight and Pokemon trainers somewhere else off screen? Is he constantly dying because he's outside the invisible stage boundary? No. Simplest solution is to give everyone health percentages, as seen in stamina matches. You know, a feature already present in the game. We could still have blast zones for scripted fights, but it makes so much more sense this way and doesn't remove players' suspension of disbelief in Trophy World.
You know, Subspace has a lot of problems.
From the convoluted story, which can't decide whether it wants to be deep or shallow, so screw it, let's try both! To level design, which only reaches boring at best on a good day, and apathetic visual variety, it's clear Sakurai and company could do far better.
With a multitude of minor improvements, Emissary could come back full force whooping some ass!
If not in Smash Ultimate, maybe Smash 6? Smash 7? Smash 8?
Nitpick out.
Smash 9? Smash 10? Smash 11? Smash 12? Smash 13? Smash 14? Smash 15? Smash 16?